All right, so right now, we've reached the conclusion of our lesson, which is going to be talking about knowledge of performance. We just went over knowledge of results, which is a little more specific. That kind of demonstrates looking at where the ball goes in your ball flight and then dissecting why it went there. So now we're talking about performance. It's a little more up to you. You can tell me exactly what you think you did in the swing and how, more importantly, the swing felt to you, especially after we've gotten this progress from our 4 lessons here today and the past 3 days we've been out here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna have Joel and Mark swing. They're not gonna do anything after until both of them are swinging, and then I'm gonna bring Joel right here with me, and he's gonna kind of summarize how his performance felt, and I'll help him as well analyzing that. And then Mark will do the same, and then we'll conclude the lesson for the day. So without further ado, here will be Joel White swinging with a driver in hand, full swing. Now Mark, you'll give us a swing. Okay, now I'm gonna bring both of you here. As I said, we'll do Joel first. Joel, why don't you tell me a little bit about how you felt you performed in that golf swing there?
Well, I thought my balance was definitely better than I was at the beginning, but I still think I can center my weight a little bit more. I kind of fell off on my backside. And I guess the other thing we talked about was keeping my hands in tight. Again, you said that a slice happens when you kind of cut across the ball, which is what baseball players tend to do. So I guess I need to keep my hands a little bit tighter inside the ball.
Okay, that is a great analysis. I love how you went into everything that we've talked about today to get a total evaluation of the performance of his golf swing. So I'm just going to go a little bit over what Joel said. I will promise you that his hands came through the ball so much better than when we started 3 lessons ago. He is now getting his hands through the ball, which gets that ball starting on a much straighter path. Second, I will tell you, he did not fall over after that swing, which is what he was doing at the start.
Oh, my front foot too. I had the ball out front.
Exactly. His balance was super good. He listened to everything that we kind of went over today, which gave him the general knowledge of his golf swing to then be able to evaluate how he performed in it. So he had those hands through the ball on the front foot. He also kept his head down, and he stayed balanced in the whole swing, which is essential. So Joel, you did a great job today. I would say, if I was evaluating your performance, you did great. Thank you for that. So now, Mark, welcome back. Now we're going to talk about the knowledge of your performance. So what do you think you did there if you just evaluate, considering everything that we've talked about today, you know, getting those hands through the ball, not too aggressively though, as well as hitting the ball, you know, on the center of the face and coming through it so we don't hit it on the hosel there. What do you think if you could evaluate that swing there?
Yeah, so that swing felt great. I hit it right in the middle of the face, went dead straight. My hands felt like they were centered at impact, so the ball just went straight.
I would agree. I would think that swing was really good. He said that it felt good, which is big. The difference in knowledge of results and knowledge in performance is now that we start to bring in how the swing felt, because this is a little subjective. You can kind of rate yourself rather than looking at the facts and producing an evaluation that way. So Mark did keep his hands through the ball, not too aggressively. There was not a hook on that ball. He did not shank it. He kept that face straight at impact, which helped give him a straight ball flight. And for that, you know, that performance was great. So thank you very much, Mark.
Thank you, Jack.
It's been a pleasure.
Really great lesson.